welcome back to Cooking with Gloria. Today I want to share with you a very delicious Morita chili peppers adobo that I know you guys are going to love. This adobo is perfect for beef. You decide what kind you want to use. It could be ribs, it could be chunks of beef, it could be ranchera. You decide. This adobo is perfect and delicious. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. Of course, the Morita chili peppers. These are the ones that make this adobo delicious and amazing. I have 1 tomato, apple vinegar, black pepper, chicken bouillon with tomato, it's the red one, 2 bay leaves, 4 garlic cloves, large pieces of beef, water, and this is everything we need to make this delicious adobo. So let's get started. I want to start here first with the chile morita. What I want to do is take the stems off and take the seeds off completely. This is the part that takes a little longer time to do. You want to make sure that you get all the seeds out completely, one by one. Believe me, this adobo comes out really delicious. And I know you guys are going to love it. This adobo, you could add it to your beef, to your pork, or to your chicken. Look at this. You want to make sure that you get every single one and remove the seeds and the stem. This is gonna be a delicious adobo. Well, I'm going to continue getting all the seeds out of the chili morita. And when I am ready, we're gonna go ahead and rinse it completely. Look at this. Very easy to remove. It's just time consuming, but this adobo comes out delicious. And here I am completely done, and now I am ready to take it to the sink and rinse them completely. This is a very important part when you're gonna rinse your chiles morita one by one. Just be careful and rinse them through running water. Look at this. Give it a try, my friends. I know you guys are going to love it. Okay, once this is completely done, I have my saucepan here. I am going to go ahead and add my chiles morita, and I'm adding the black pepper and the rest of the ingredients. I have the chicken bouillon with tomato, which is the red one. I have the bay leaves, the garlic cloves. I have here the apple cider vinegar. I'm going to add to this the tomato, and I'm going to go ahead and slice it in 4 pieces. Just like this. Okay, I have everything here in my saucepan, and now I'm ready to add the water. I'm adding about 2 cups of water. Let's take it to the stove and let's cook it in medium-low heat. Once you start seeing your chilies getting nice and hydrated, your tomato getting nice and soft, let it cook for about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, until you see the tomato really nice and soft and the chiles morita well soaked in there. Look at this. This is completely done. They've been cooking for about 10 minutes, and now I am ready to remove them. Look at this. I'm going to turn the stove off. I want to taste it to see if it needs a little more salt. To my tasting, this is great. I'm going to add everything, all the tomatoes, the chilies, the garlic, the bay leaves. I'm going to add everything to my blender cup. And to this, I'm going to add the liquid too. Once I have everything in my blender, then let's go ahead and blend it completely. And it really doesn't take too long. I'm going to go ahead and put it through a sifter. You want to make sure that your adobo, you put it through a sifter so you don't have little pieces of the chilies or even the skin of the tomato. This part is very important. Just go ahead, add it to your sifter and just move it around until all the delicious liquid comes out, and the only thing you see on your sifter is the skin of the chili and the skin of the tomato. I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of it, and I'm just going to be mixing it around until I have all those delicious adobo. Look at this. This is exactly what you don't want on your adobo. You don't want to add it to your meat, and then you could see the little pieces of the chilies and the little pieces of the skin of the tomato. I want to show you how thick this is. But before I do, let me taste it one more time. This tastes delicious. Let me show you how thick it is. It smells amazing. And now this is completely done. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue preparing the meat. I have the meat here, big chunks of beef, and I'm going to go ahead and just slice it. I'm going to leave the little fat on the pieces of meat, and I'm going to go ahead and just slice them so almost all the pieces are the same size. This part is important because you want to make sure that everything cooks at the same time. That's why I like to cut it in medium pieces, just like that. Look at this. Well, I'm going to continue cutting the rest of them. You know something? When you go ahead and when you make this delicious adobo, I am sure you are going to continue making this adobo for your family, enjoying this recipe. Like I said, add as much or as little adobo you want, but just make sure that the meat is almost the same size. I have added the meat to this ziploc bag, and now I am ready to go ahead and add the adobo. Make sure that all the pieces are completely covered in this delicious adobo. It's gonna be in the refrigerator for about 2 days before you can make and cook this delicious meat. Make sure that everything is nice and soaked. Look at this. You could even see that there's enough adobo in here. Now I am ready to remove all the air out of the ziploc. Just like that. Remove everything at all. And you know something? Now this is completely done. Let's put it in the refrigerator for about 2 days, and then I'll be ready to make a delicious recipe. Okay, this is done.
My friends, I am completely done with this delicious adobo. This is Morita chili peppers adobo. I am completely done. I have the meat here already getting marinated. It's gonna take about 2 days for you to enjoy this delicious meat. This adobo comes out delicious every time. It's just a little spicy, but you know something? You guys need to try it. You guys need to make it. If you liked and loved this recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make a delicious recipe, yes, you are going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best.
Peace and love. And of course, I can't wait for 2 days to pass so I can enjoy this delicious meat marinated in Morita chili peppers. I'll see you on my next delicious recipe. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye-bye.